Welcome back, Love Tribe. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I have a fly in here driving me nuts. I do apologize if you see him crawling around. I've been trying to catch him for several days now. However, he wants to be part of our reading, so here he is. So I'm doing the zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and all cross watchers. If you are a cross watcher, just know that Spirit knows who's watching, and it might very well be your own energy that you're tapping into instead of your person's. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel and my mission. For those of you who are new to the channel, I hope you find a lot of really good guidance. I am a channeler. I channel direct messages from Spirit. I am a psychic medium, intuitive. I'm a Reiki master. I have many titles, but my biggest gig is that I am a divine feminine. I resonate with being a twin flame, and I am on an ascension journey, and I am acting as an oracle in this lifetime to help those who are on a spiritual awakening, spiritual journey. So if you are new, welcome. If you resonate with our channel, we are a very tightly knit love tribe here. Make sure you introduce yourself, say hi in the comments below, and let us know that you're new. Subscribe, hit the wiggly bell. If you're interested and this reading resonates with you, there will be an extended version over in my Patreon. I have 4 tiers, but 3, I don't know why the lowest tier nobody joins, but the 3 major tiers are $4.44. That's where you can come in at the entry level and get all of the extendeds and extra content that I don't upload here on YouTube. If you resonate with being a twin flame, the 1111 is a community that I've created where I channel for the twins. We have coffee and chats. I'm teaching tarot. I'm going to be doing a collaboration soon with an astrologer or 2. I have a couple that want to do a collaboration with me. So if you're interested in any of that and you do feel like you resonate with that energy, go check it out, okay? No pressure here, but there will be an extended version to this, and you can get all of those for $4.44 a month. If you do join at the higher levels, you get a once monthly discount of $40 off of my 1-hour reading. They're usually 45 minutes to an hour. And I normally charge $100. You would get that for $60 once a month to help pay for your membership fee. So other announcements, yes, we're going to have our gratitude drawing on the 1st of November. So keep your notification bell on so that you know when we're having that. The only thing you need to do to be entered into that is to somehow monetarily support our mission here. We are trying to create a new world, a new earth, the 5D earth. And so any way you contribute monetarily to keep this channel going, you are entered in as many times as you interact that way. Okay, so you can order your own private reading. That's in the description box below. You can donate. There's a description, or there's a button for that in the description box. I have a second channel where I do mediumship and whimsical stuff, more creative readings. If you're interested in that, there's a link in the description box below. And tonight is the new moon, and every new moon and full moon here in TR's Tarot Talk, we do a manifestation candle ritual. You're welcome to join us. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And other than that, I love you guys. I'm going to bring you right down to your reading. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The lighting is, there's a lot of sunlight today, so it's kind of glaring on things. But I will hold each card up to the camera. If you're a cross watcher, you'll notice I changed out decks. The other decks seem to be wanting to tell the same story over and over again. Very beautiful Libran energy, Venusian energy story of balance. And we do need that at this time, but I wanted to kind of get some fresh perspective. So I did swap out the deck. All right, so let's take a look at Cancer, We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I know there's a glare, guys. I'm so sorry. Not going to happen, huh? There we go. Got to get up close and personal. So the answers you need are coming. That's good news. Tree wisdom. Yeah, you might get these answers in nature, going for a walk, exercising, prayer, meditation, contemplation. So we have this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Tree wisdom. Pay attention to music this month. There might be some extra messages. If you join me over in the Patreon, I do have a deck that I made of love songs that I draw a couple of songs for the month. So pay attention to music. And you have to quiet yourself, I think, in order to hear a lot of what's being revealed to you during this time. Next, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Let's see if I can get that without glare. Kind of hard, guys. Sorry. It is a beautiful day, though, and here I am sitting at this desk. I am grateful, though, grateful to be able to serve. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for me, that tells me that if you are already dealing with somebody and you know that they're going through some changes, major changes in their life, you might want to, be open to see how those changes are affecting them. And I know personally on my journey that, history has a tendency of repeating itself. But I also know that my partner, who I believe to be my twin flame, my divine counterpart, is going through some major changes. So keep an open mind. If they do communicate with you, it is Mercury retrograde. People tend to come back from the past. If it's not somebody that you're already wanting to hear from or wanting to spend time with, this could be somebody, coming back around because they need closure, or the universe thinks you both need closure. Keep an open mind. Try to really not be judgmental, right? Try to let their actions speak as clearly as their words. And it's also a warning not to be expectant, right? Not to always kind of seal the deal with your expectations, but to be open to see things maybe you didn't see in that person before. Next we have, marriage. Okay, let's get the glare off of this one. This is kind of an important one. So this relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Wow. Now, I always take this as two messages. So sometimes marriage is all you need to hear. This could mean that you're already married to this person. This could be somebody that you've been engaged to before. This could be somebody who's in a marriage, or you could be in a marriage, right? But it also is a leveling up for some of you. This relationship is leading to, moving toward a sacred union. The answers you need are coming. Tree wisdom. So there's something here you don't know. With this keep an open mind, Spirit saying you might think you've got it all figured out, but there could be a plot twist. So keep an open mind. Co-create. Co-create. Oh, let's see if I can find a place where there's a little shade. So here we have this leopard and we have the owl. I don't know if you can see the owl. The owl's right there. And down here is an egg with leopard spots and a face in it. The face is pretty obscured, so I don't know if you can see it. Co-create. So this is somebody you were meant to co-create with. It's a number 40, which breaks down to a 4. Fours are all about stability, foundations. But this is, I do believe, divinely guided toward something that the two of you are going to create together. A sacred union. Let's take a look at, so we have flow. Now this was coming out a lot this month. Not particularly this card, but this message about being in this energy of allowance, right? What is that prayer? God grant me the serenity to accept what I cannot change, the courage to make the changes I can, and the wisdom, right? The wisdom to know the difference. I also think of, wisdom versus action as divine feminine, divine masculine energy. It's the ebb and flow. It's the yin, the yang, the up, the down. It's duality, right? So we have flow. This state has been calling to you for some time now. You know it well. Your body craves it. Your heart cries out for it. The state in which the body and the heart and the mind dance together as one. The state in which everything is easy, where creating and doing and co-create, we've got the doer and the thinker, right? Where creating and doing and being come together naturally. This is your permission slip to lean into it. Go ahead. Take a deep breath in and release any lingering ties to your outcome. Again, keep an open mind. Don't sew yourself into an outcome. Open the space within you that allows for flow to be. So just in your oracles, I really feel like for those of you that are in a situation with another person, with someone on your heart and mind, there's this feeling that I'm getting from this, that you really need to kind of take your expectations, we all do this. I'm guilty of this, and I'm a Cancer. I actually have Cancer all over in my chart. I'm Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon, Cancer Rising, Virgo Venus. So keeping an open mind, what does that look like? So let's say your person has a pattern of being that has been a cycle, right? A cycle. Being stuck in this figure 8 loop of, action, reaction. And let's say that loop has been going for so long now that you kind of expect it. So maybe you haven't heard from this person in a while. Maybe you know that this person's been going through some changes. Maybe you've been going through some changes. And Spirit's trying to tell you that in the month of October, if and when this person comes forward to have a conversation, because the answers you need are coming, whether it's coming from this person or from the universe, there is something that you've had on your mind that you are seeking. With the tree wisdom, it could come in signs and synchronicities, numbers. For me, it comes so many ways, but you'll know. It's not a, oh, maybe, it's a no, I know. And for me, music is a very huge message bringer for me personally. So what Spirit here is telling you is that in order to be able to co-create with anything, anybody, whether it's the divine, the universe, friends, family, relationships, you first have to be in that state of acceptance, right? You really can't change what was. You just can't. You can talk about it. You can get the answers you need, but you can't really change it. You can change the way you feel about it. That's really the only course of action you have, is to be able to change the way you feel about it. And so you can't really co-create the future if you're stuck in the loop of the past. And so keeping an open mind is to be present in the now moment, in acceptance, in flow, right? Trusting what wants to enter into your life and trusting what wants to exit it. And not constantly grasping for or fighting for the outcome that you want, but to be able to be in flow and to accept the outcome that is, right? And to keep your mind very open so that you're not creating validation external to you, to the inner dialogue that you've been entertaining. And so I do see and feel change here. I feel answers coming in, wisdom coming in. You're being asked to be in the flow state of allowance. I want you to listen to that word, allowance. Okay? Allowance, look it up, look up the definition. Allow what is to be. Keep an open mind. Try not to draw conclusions before you've had an opportunity to get the answers or find the knowledge. Okay? So with this co-create in marriage, this does feel like a divine union that is coming together for you. For some of us, this is externally, but it has to happen internally first, right? We have to be in that flow state, in that vibrational alignment with creation. And creation is something we do with the universe, with others. It's not something we do alone. So I do get this feeling that changes are on the horizon, and you may not expect these changes because you're kind of stuck in a pattern of belief around this person or this situation. So let's take a look at what the energy is more specifically. Let's take a look at this keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Spirit, what message would you like to clarify? This keep an open mind. Wow, this sucker's popular. Faith. I always look at the Three of Wands as faith. This person is a merchant and they put in their order. Back in the olden days, you couldn't pick up a phone. You didn't have video chat. You had no proof that what you were expecting was coming in. So this keep an open mind, this is Spirit telling you that when your ship comes in, you have to kind of be open to accept things the way they come. The merchants in the olden days, sometimes their order would come in, it'd be missing a few things because the supplier couldn't get their hands on them, or maybe it was better than what they thought. Maybe they, have you ever placed a Walmart order? I don't do this, by the way. My sister does. But she places a Walmart order online of groceries. They deliver it. I don't know why she does this. It just seems so, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm not going to judge. But it just is ironic because sometimes, well, when you order online, you have to give them permission to replace certain items with other items that are of likeness, right? Something equal to or better than what you ordered. And so can you imagine being in the olden days when we didn't have visualizations to tell us or show us, no notifications, no emails, no texts telling us that something was changing? I feel like your ship's about to come in, but you have an expectation around what it is because you kind of ordered it. You placed the order. You put expectations and conditions on it. And being that this is the clarifier for that keep an open mind, I feel like Spirit's saying, sometimes things come in that you didn't expect, and sometimes they're much better than what you asked for. And to keep an open mind because it is on its way, but it does feel, at least for my Cancerians this month, like it could come in better than or different than you expected or that you've been manifesting, because this is a manifestation card, right? Threes are about expansion, about evolution. It's Wands, which is creativity. It's the creative mind expanding. It's a faith card, having faith that what you've asked for is coming. It's also a waiting card. It's a patience card, right? All good things come to those who wait. Not wait impatiently, but wait knowingly with faith. A lot of messages in just that one card. Take only what resonates, guys. Remember that you are the creator of your own experience. You do co-create with me and with others, but ultimately you only should be taking what resonates with your current situation. So let's clarify the answers that you need are coming. Clarify, Spirit. What is the energy of the answers you need are coming? We got the Emperor. All right, so yeah, if you've been waiting for your device, so the Emperor is the King of Kings. Seriously, the King of Kings. He is the embodiment of all kings. He rules all the kings. He is the Emperor, the ruler of all kingdoms and all kings. They all bow beneath him. That sounds very egotistical, but it is an Aries sign, right? But so clarifying the answers you need are coming. Somebody is going to step up in their authority and they're going to take control of a situation. Now, this could be the universe. This could be your divine masculine. This could be you. I'm going to get another clarifier on that. But it does appear that wherever these answers are coming from, they are going to be very resolute, very well thought out, very balanced, very fair, honest. What is the answers you need are coming? What is coming? What is the answer? What is the answer to the questions that my viewers have? Now, obviously, we can't get too specific because there's a lot of viewers, but we can get, a vague answer to what is the answer you need. And the moon. Ooh. The moon. This is intuition. This is trust and intuition. Knowing that there's the communication. Somebody's about to make a move, and I don't think it's you. Somebody's stepping into their power and they're coming out of the shadows. I channeled earlier, and it feels pertinent to your reading as well, that the moon does not illuminate. Although out under a full moon, it sure feels like it doesn't. That full moon can just light a sky up, but it has no internal illumination. It reflects the sun. The sun is the true source of the illumination. The sun represents masculine energy. Somebody's been very stressed. Could be you, could be both of you. You could be mirroring each other, but somebody wants to come forward. Fire energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Don't have to be. With the moon, it could be a Cancer. Well, it could be your energy. Or a Pisces. But there is a communication coming in about something that you intuitively feel. I do believe this is your energy, your intuition. You've been on a path, a journey of some sort that you have been unable to see clearly, but you've been navigating with your intuition. I do believe somebody's really stressed about communicating. Ooh, about love. Whoa. Okay. I see that. There's more under there, but we're going to let that come out organically. So, yeah, Something that was hidden is about to be revealed, and it's probably coming through this masculine source. Clarify. What do I want to clarify? Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 10 of Cups. We saw the 2 of Cups. Now we've got the 10 of Cups. Spirit's being very vague. They're hinting. Hinting. Now that, I mean, with the Moon card, it is a hint, right? Moon's always shadow, intuitive. But what I'm seeing is, that this Emperor could be already in a marriage. Like I said, we've got that marriage card there. And, this is family. This is the epitome of joy and happiness. Shared joy and happiness. 9 of Cups is singular. This is shared. Clarify. I'm getting nosy. See, I shouldn't be doing all this clarifying over here, but I'm going to because I'm nosy and I'm a Cancer. What is this 10 of Cups? What is the 10 of Cups, Spirit? What is the 10 of Cups? And the Emperor and the Moon. What is the 10 of Cups? What is the answer that we need about the Emperor, the Moon, and the 10 of Cups? What is the answer that we need? I felt it wanting to come. Knight of Pentacles. This is about patience. I think this person's been taking their sweet old time. Even though I think intuitively you felt them coming. I do believe they're about to take action in a more definitive, fiery way. But you're being asked. So if this person was showing up, because we have keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type. If this person has been showing up in your life repetitively as the Knight of Pentacles, slow as slow can be. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is reliable. This guy, you can trust him. You really can. He is coming. Your ship is coming. It just is taking its sweet old time. And so if they've been presenting for a long time, because this would be a long time, as this Page of Pentacles, as potential, as I think he's on his way. I know he's on his way. That inner knowing, right? You're showing up with your energy there as the Moon. That intuition. You knew that this person was coming, even though they were moving so slow as to not be able to even notice the movement. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectation. This person could be coming in finally with the 10 of Cups, moving toward a sacred union. Definitively, they might be showing up now as the divine masculine, the Emperor, taking control of their life. So tell me about the marriage. What is the marriage card? I know there's a split here, guys. I know some of you are dealing with somebody who's in a marriage. Some of you are in a marriage, and this is all about the sacred union. But let's just kind of see if there's a story Spirit wants to tell around that card. Anything you want to clarify with the marriage card, Spirit? There you go. 9 of Pentacles. Now, intuitively, the first thing I thought when this flew out is this person is becoming single. Maybe they were married. Maybe they're now, becoming independent. This is pre-Empress energy. This is I can do this with, without, or in spite of anybody else's help. I am the source of my own creations. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles, please. For Cancer in the month of October, clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, 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 and there we go. We've got Judgment with the Knight of Swords. So this could happen quickly. This person with the Judgment card, they are ascending. That, I mean, as a spiritual reader, there's a King of Cups. This could be your energy, or this could be someone you're dealing with. We did have Pisces energy with Cancer. Again, we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of readers read him as Scorpio. I read him as Pisces, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But somebody here is now willing, they've gone through some kind of they've released a burden. They've become free somehow. It doesn't have to be marriage, but they have somehow found some source of autonomy, freedom. And I do believe it's somebody from your past. So I had to lean into the Judgment card a little bit, because the Judgment can mean many things, but one of its primary meanings is it's calling back something or someone where there needs to be closure or answers are needed, right? With the Knight of Swords, this person's coming in really fast to give you that clarity. They want to have a conversation. But the thing about the Knight of Swords is, I mean, when you go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords, sometimes it's impetuous. It's rather unthought out. But what I see is this person wants to communicate that they're now, after releasing some things in their life, maybe even a marriage, they're now willing to collaborate. We've got the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. And the King of Cups could be an identifier. It could be who you're dealing with or who you are showing up as. But the King of Cups is somebody who has a lot of emotion. In their light attribute, they're very well balanced, right? They've got their inner emotions are well under control. But the Knight of Swords is somebody who doesn't have their emotions under control. I see that somebody's released themselves from some kind of a heavy burden, and they're now wanting to communicate that they're ready to make some kind of a gesture. It's a small gesture, guys, but they are showing up as a king too. So it's a well thought out, emotionally balanced, committed gesture. But I do believe that with the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords, their judgment could be more motivated by emotion than logic. Feels like they want what they want, right? Let's clarify this co-create, please. What is the co-create? Like, again, I'm giving many messages around a few cards. So you have to be the discerner of your own situation. You know what you're experiencing. So if you know that your person's married, they might be becoming single. With the Judgment card, they might even be facing a determination, right? Because I think they want to tell you that something has changed in their life. Those just slid right out, by the way. So we've got Judgment with the Page of Wands. This person wants to co-create. They want to bring things into balance. Again, Libra season's all about balance and flow. This person, they're showing up as a page and kings and emperor. This person's energy, there are certain things this person is sure about. I think the thing they're sure about is the fire energy. I want what I want. I know what I want. I'm now ready to go after it. But they're showing up as knights and pages because I think that even though their confidence is boosted, they're still not sure how you're going to receive the information. They are a little bit out of balance too. Clarify that this person wants you to see them in a good light. They don't want you to judge them irrationally. Keep an open mind. That's what that's about. That's not their energy. That's what they're worried about. That's that Nine of Swords. They don't want you to judge them irrationally. Maybe this person in the past has done this before. This could be that pattern we talked about, right? And so they're coming in. They want you to see them differently. They want you to see them in a better light. They want to make things right, and they're not sure that you're going to believe them because in the past they probably made some promises they didn't keep. Now that's an intuitive hit. I'm not sure that the cards are really, I'm reading intuitively, but when I saw that Six of Wands, it just feels to me, it doesn't feel like ego, but it feels like in the past it had been. And so they're not sure how to present to you because I think they've screwed up many times. And they want you to see them differently this time. They want to bring their best foot forward. This is the return of the king. After battle. 10 of Wands. After winning a battle, this person's been through something. Could be a divorce for some of you. I don't want to plant any seeds. You got to take what resonates in your story. But I do believe this person has had a pattern. I think they've shown up in your life sometimes stable and secure and sometimes really irrational and fleeting. And I think that their higher self is coming through to tell you to keep an open mind because they want you to see them differently this time. They want to be the emperor. And they want to find this happiness, this 10 of Cups. They want to offer this to you. It's very strange energy I'm feeling, but it is only because it's intuitively driven. It's not really, if I was just reading the cards, the tarot, like you would read a book by their definitive meanings, but I read intuitively. And this co-create, this is somebody who wants to do things differently. They're ready now with the Three of Pentacles to create something. Look at, they're looking at their future. They're facing a crossroads. Tell me about the flow card, please. What is your advice or your highest advice around this flow card? Come here. So we've got the Five of Pentacles flow. I want to read that again just to get an idea here. It says, this state has been calling to you for some time now. You know it well. Your body craves it. Your heart cries out for it. The state in which the body and the heart and the mind dance together as one. The state in which everything is easy, where creating and doing and being come naturally. This is your permission slip to lean into it. Go ahead, take a deep breath in and release the lingering ties to the outcome. Keep an open mind. Open the space within you that allows for flow to be. I think this person has abandoned you in the past. This person has triggered you. If they didn't abandon you, they They've been sporadic. They've triggered you in an abandonment wound. This Five of Pentacles of, needing, desiring change, but always feeling unworthy, unloved, unchosen, right? Abandoned. I think that that's what's changing. I think you need to have an open mind. This person, so what is this person's energy coming in as? What is their energy? What are they coming in with all this communication? Because there's communication written all over this reading. What is this communication, these answers? What is the primary vibration of this person when they communicate with my viewer? Four of Swords, they've done a lot of healing. They needed this time. They separated in order to go within to do a lot of, because in the tarot, this is the return of the king, okay? This is, and the name is escaping me at the moment. It'll come in a minute, hopefully. But this is the return after a battle. The Four of Swords is also, this person who's been through this war, this battle. Before they left, they had their casket prepared because they knew that this battle was going to be a hard one. They knew that this was going to be difficult to overcome or to be victorious in. And so they prepared ahead of time. And this isn't the first battle they've had to fight. So now they're coming back victorious from having won some kind of a battle, charging back in. And they want you to see them as having victoriously had this healing, right? This is an opportunity to take time to rest and heal and to regenerate and to come back stronger, right? This person is praying, meditating in gratitude and really reflecting on what they went through and allowing themselves to regenerate. This is a regeneration card. This person, I think, ditched you or disappeared or didn't speak to you for a while or just didn't show up for you. Or maybe in the past they've been in and out fleetingly, right? Or their communication has been less than informative. And so now it's like what's on their heart and mind is they want to level this up. They want to somehow come in to have this conversation, but they don't want you to judge them from the same stick that they've brought to every other conversation they've ever had with you. They want you to know that somehow they are changed. Look at that shit. And the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Right under it is the Two of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Wow, communication. This person is really feeling more confident. They've had a healing. They're ready to communicate. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands. This is really leveling up to a higher level of commitment. Now, this person could be coming to tell you, that because this can be a marriage card too, right? Maybe they're coming in to propose to you. Maybe they're coming in to tell you they're finally ready to co-create, to collaborate, to be on the same page. Maybe you always knew that this was coming. You just didn't trust it. So if you feel like I'm tapping into your energy, and there was a choice too. This person had two options for some of you, or they were just completely in that cycle, some kind of a cycle, a loop, an infinity cycle of imbalance, right? I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm on, I'm off. It's you or them. It's going to be different for each of you. Only take what resonates. But this person has really learned some hard lessons, and they are wanting to move this situation into calmer waters through a choice, because we do have the Two of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. There's a choice there, but it's not the Two of Swords. Two of Swords would be being stuck in indecision. I don't feel like this person is stuck in indecision anymore. I feel like they've come to a conclusion that might be different than what you were expecting from them, or it might be different from what they've done, or it might really resemble what they've done before. I know in my own personal journey that, my guy would come forward and say, I love you. You're the one. I want to be with you. Let's get married. It's always been you. And then they would get cold feet whenever they were triggered in their abandonment wound. They'd get cold feet and they'd run like hell. Right. And so, for me personally, if he comes back with a conversation about I've changed, I'm going to want to see some kind of proof of that. And I might just reserve judgment until I see that he's not going to run. So if you resonate with that energy, because, I am a Cancer and maybe we are resonating on the same frequency, only take what resonates. There has to be clear communication, decisive action, right? It has to be more than passion. There has to be some kind of a commitment to this to really make it feel. There's the Queen. Yeah, I don't believe you've ever let this person go. I think you've been the Queen of Velvet waiting for that divine timing, that new beginning. It's like and yet you don't trust. Look at somebody from the past that's always been your star. So I'm going to take this over to the extended. If this has been resonating with you and you would like to join me over there, for $4.44 a month, you get 2 extra readings a week. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less because of the fact that I am a single mom. But I do try to even the score by spoiling you when I'm unable to follow through with those 2 extra readings. The next week I'll give you 3 or 4. So it's $4.44 because it is foundational, right? It's the messages we need to build the foundation for the future. And then if you want to level up, if you resonate with being a twin flame, you might want to join the 1111 or the 2222. Those are the tiers over in Patreon. The 2222 is an all access pass to everything that I upload. All right. And there will be extra perks because we're only a couple months old and I'm still learning the forum. But when I master it, it's going to be a heck of a good time over there. So if this has been resonating and you want to go over and join to get your deeper dive, I usually go really deep into this over there. If you don't, if it didn't resonate, check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, or maybe you're just not in a place where you feel called. That's fine too. If this is where we part, know that I love you and that this month, just to keep an open mind, that what has been may not be what will be, and to be in faith and flow because something's about to be illuminated for you. And I do believe it's going to be good news. Okay? So I love you and I will catch you on the other side. Namaste.